Ooh-wee. And let's hope this slides right in the hole and doesn't fall. Welcome back to Toys with Mark. Today we are going to install my motion window, which is right here. We're gonna do it quickly and probably different slightly than everyone else in the world that posts these on the YouTube. I could point you in the right direction over here. I have the little frame that it comes with taped up. Instead of making a template with cardboard, I simply taped it on. It's pretty good. I made a mistake and glad I found it. I actually, first time I circled or I traced along the inside perimeter. It should have been the outside perimeter. So we're just gonna, I have only one color, so we're just gonna go with it. And this is taped on there pretty good. And I only measured basically with fingers to see, you know, is it approximate? Mostly because you're never going to be on level ground. However, you will see this on the inside. You can see, you know, parallel lines on the inside, so it does matter. But it keeps moving on me every time I try to make it perfect. So I'm not going to worry too much about it because there is some leeway in how you can screw this together. So that's what you want to do. Just kind of make sure you measure multiple times. Because you know, you're going to be looking at it and say, hey, is this parallel to this line? Now, whether it's level or not doesn't matter because you might park on a hill, you might not. But that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just doing finger lengths here, seeing if they're about right. And they look good to me. So that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and mark the inside. Now it's gonna be slightly off because I have to kind of bend this a little bit, as you can see. But we'll see how it goes. We'll go from there. And I have to know that, hey, I'm working with the inside line. Now, why would I do it in such a manner, you might ask? Well, because I don't have cardboard. And I'm tired of holding this window hostage in my van. I know, people probably cringe when I tell them about what I'm doing. If this doesn't work, I'll let you know and you can save your time and literally just do the cardboard method. All right, let me open this up a tad, get some light up in here. Take this off. Oh, I also don't have painter's tape. And you might ask, why don't you just go get some? Because every trip to the store takes time. I just want a window, guys. I just want a window. Maybe I can get some light in here. It might not help because you can see I have lots of lines drawn in here, so you really want to make sure you get the correct ones. That could be a problem. I know it's a lower line. Crazy. I'm going to drill some holes. And for now, I'm just going to use a small drill bit. I have no idea what size this is. Poke some holes. I'm going to retrace this on the outside afterwards. There we go. Okay, we're gonna do this, but I guess I will get the safety glasses. Now I don't know what it recorded because again, we have errors. I said, repairing my file. Did I record anything? I have no idea. I'm looking for my safety glasses. I looked, this is a crazy mess. I'm just looking, I don't see them. When this happens to me, I know I should be patient. It's kind of important though, because I'll be cutting metal shavings. Sometimes, yes, I found them. My next problem is, what did I record and what didn't I? Because the GoPro messed up once again. Anyways, here's my van. I'm gonna poke some holes in this thing with a motion window for sure. And let's go inside. It might get a little dark here for a second. I'll flip the lights. What I know I have. Boom. Let's take a look-see. Hopefully this is recorded and I got enough. But we're gonna do this non-traditional and just zip it through and see what happens. Done. First hole. Okay, following this trajectory. We'll go right here second. Yes, you're supposed to catch all your shavings. I might do something about that for when I actually cut it with the jigsaw. We're gonna continue down the line. And we're just putting drill holes in so we can match up the template on the other side and redraw it. We'll do the cutting on the outside. I guess it's apparently easier. I don't know why we just don't cut on the inside. Maybe because of the metal shavings here. So the thing is, I've got limited time. It's gonna be dark soon. When work's over, you've got like an hour and a half of light maybe, so that's my goal, is I wanna get this installed before it gets dark. Oh, I forgot one. Let's go with right here. So we're outside now. It's bright out here, holy jeez. I don't think this has an orientation, but we're gonna tape this up in such a way that it's basically pretty much covering those little holes I just put in, I think. Okay, so the radius here is lined up pretty good. I'm gonna go over and down just a tad and tape that just like so. So I'm covering the holes on this one. I'm hoping that, yep, this one's covered as well. And I'll give you another hint here in a second. This little groove, make sure this is parallel with this. My ring looks pretty good. This one looks like it needs to go up, I think. Let me double check. Oh no, so here to the very tip is the bottom one. So this needs to go down just a hair. Now this is scientific, watch out. This is the gin grass method, so you're dealing with what you're dealing with. There's room for error, listen, but the leveling part, there's probably not a whole lot of room for error. I like it, I'm going with it. Don't use the outer one, use the inner one. I'm hoping that either comes off. So I'm confused a little bit. So this piece right here is gonna be the lip. So this lip right here is what's actually gonna be connected to the wall. So you wanna cut at the edge so this lip can be held on by the panel, but this inner part can go inside with the cut. So with that being said, I'll try to cut right on the line just to give me a little bit of extra if I screw up. I've got 21 teeth per inch. I think they recommended 24. I'm gonna go with it. Better than nothing. You guys are about to witness something here. This is my DeWalt jigsaw. Let's do this. Let me get the battery. There's no going back now. Okay, in case you were wondering, I am putting a little towel here to catch, you can see it now, to catch some shavings, but more than likely it'll catch my blade. It'll catch my blade and, oh, I can't shut that all the way. My Starlink wire's out. It'll catch the blade. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Chop away. Maybe I should move my Starlink. One would think. That way I can shut the door and then there'll be no vibrations. One would think. Oh, damn it. I gotta make a bigger hole so I can put the jigsaw through it. So I just have a bigger bit. I'm just doing it. Those metal shavings went everywhere. Hooey. The shavings actually kind of hurt when they hit you. I definitely recommend the best glasses you can get. Also, you know, when you run this thing, hit the button fully when you can. Make sure there's enough open space. You don't want it to catch when it's not fully going, because then it'll just, it'll not be a good situation. Anyways, I taped up the parts that I already cut. so that it's smooth and not flapping around when I'm cutting. Make sure that you have a fresh blade, 24 bits preferably. This one's 21 per inch. And then also fresh battery that's good. It's kind of like a workout. Kind of like a workout. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Here we go. And then you want to use Rust-Oleum and maybe even paint it, but I'm going to use some Rust-Oleum on both sides and make sure I get it so the rust doesn't happen. So we get this Rust-Oleum here, flat black. I'm just dabbing this on here on the very tip, and hopefully it'll, oh shoot, I gotta take this one off. Well, don't mind that mess. I'll fix that in a second. But it seems to be working pretty good. This is where you need a partner, but I don't have one, so we're not gonna use one. And let's hope this slides right in the hole and doesn't fall. Oh. Let's slide this thing shut just for a second. A little bit. I want to show you what we're working with. Like I said, we have all this extra. Jeez, I hope that doesn't fall out. It doesn't seem like it will, but it covered everything. This is just my name over here they put on a piece of tape. But that's it. We should be good for putting that other piece on the other side and screw it all in, and I'll be on the inside showing you that. We'll do a big cleaning of everything and we'll be good to go. I gotta clean up this mess. Forgot a crucial step. Double-sided tape and cleaning this off real quick beforehand. Let me clean around this with acetone. Well, you might say, well, Mark, why didn't you just get a garage or do that in your garage? This is my garage, I don't have one. I make my own life decisions. Yeah. In theory, this seemed easy enough, but it's not sticking around the corners too well. And how this stays in is actually pretty cool because it's not like you screw this to the walls. You're screwing it to itself. So the lip actually screws into itself on the inside, and just being connected to itself pulls it together against the wall of the van. It's a pretty neat idea. I was thinking, man, I got to screw in these to the wall. I might have to drill. I'm going to run into problems. Doesn't seem that way, to be honest. Okay, so this one side is not sticking very well to the plastic. It's popping up everywhere. I'm just happy that I got this far. I'm sick of waiting. I'm so sick of waiting to get stuff done. That didn't sound good. Nope. I want to make sure the sticky stuff is still there. It is. Once I screw this down real good, I think that tape's going to work wonders. I'm not sure if you put some sort of lacquer around this or not, but I'm pretty happy right now. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. And let's go inside. I'm going to poke a couple screws in carefully and secure this bad boy. Okay, now we're dealing with the inside. Sorry, there's a train going by. And what we're going to do is screw down a couple of these. Let's try it. Now, Mark, where did you put your screw gun? There it is. There you are. And of course, these are some sort of square. Oh, I have no idea what this bit is. I'll be back. 15 minutes worth of light left outside before it gets a little too dark. I did find a square bit, luckily. I just want to get a couple of these in there just to secure my window in case the wind hits me. Let's start with one up here. Actually, let's start with one where I can reach outside and hold the window in place, because it's just on there by that sticky stuff. I'm guessing looks like it just goes in. I can't quite figure it out yet. It looks like it hit something. I really don't know what kind of torque to put on this, but I'm excited I got one in. I'm gonna get a couple in, then I'll get the bottom one on there just enough. It's gonna rain tomorrow, by the way. So this one would go in like this. So again, we have the window here, get a little air. This opens up as well. Pretty neat. I'm happy with it so far. Let's see how it works in the rain. I mean, once you dress it up with framing and stuff, it's gonna be good. This opens up to get some air. Oh, I can already feel it, and it's gonna go good with my max air fan once I put a frame around that. And then of course, you can open that up as well and get some real air. Stick your head out the window, hello. Or shut it, and then it locks, and it's definitely locked. Let's go outside. Look at the aesthetics of it. Ooh, I like it. I'm not gonna shut that all the way because my satellite. But here's what it looks like now. Slightly less than the super creepy van. Nice, nice job.